Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Two Names, and welcome to episode 14 of Dreadnought Nautical Domination 2. Today, we have the Richelieu 2 versus the Blazing Emperor. The Blazing Emperor is by AirPnP, / you know what they say, and the Richelieu is by me. Anyways, let's get right into it. Both are railgun armed. They're quite similar. Richelieu uses pure kinetic versus Blazing Emperor's APHE. The shell aspect of the Blazing Emperors are pretty strong. I think, if I recall correctly, these are 8-meter shells. But they draw significantly less power than the Richelieus, and the Richelieus just punch through anything in their path. Yeah, no, these shells just overpen everything. They're quite scary, I do have to say. Blazing Emperor is down to 36 firepower. You know it's a problem when it overpens the entire ship lengthwise. Well, not lengthwise, widthwise. I'm pretty sure all 4 shells made it out the other side. Essentially, there's no stopping these shells. It's just RNG based on where they hit. For example, this second turret is having actually pretty good RNG. That shell went to the stratosphere. Richelieu actually can't keep up her fire rate though. She slowly loses battery power. Just these guns draw so much battery power that I couldn't fit a reasonable burn rate boiler inside. And yeah, Blazing Emperor is dangerously close to being disarmed. And that's it. The Blazing Emperor is now, well, armamentless, weaponless. It's now defanged. Sorry, there's some construction work going on in the background. Alright, let's go on to round 2. This might have been a pretty bad match. Blazing Emperor / RPP. First volley goes off. And no major damage. Came really close though. Oof. Richelieu does have has a current speed of about 20 meters per second to 19 meters per second. She is capable of much more. She is that. I just buffed her acceleration. I do have to say now that the Richelieu does look pretty barren in terms of aesthetics. And in terms of armor, she's also quite weak. Her deck armor around the guns is just 1 meter of wood and 1 meter of heavy armor. And on the sides, it's just 5 meters of wood and 1 meter of heavy armor. So her armor's not to be scoffed at, but it's not good either. I mean, Richelieu would definitely kill herself in the first fight. Again, well, if it was in a mirror matchup, Richelieu would kill herself rather quickly. Oh, and Richelieu does feature some detection spoofing. Sorry, not detection spoofing, aim point spoofing. The entire superstructure is pretty much made of 1 meter wood blocks. So if you see any shots like headed up here, then, well, that's the reason why. And there goes the second turret. Quite unfortunate that. I mean, I don't think APHE would work against Richelieu either because it's going through all this soft material, which is degrading the KD of it, and then it's hitting the hard, heavy armor wall, which would, set off the HE and not deal any damage to the internals. Oh yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of round 2. Let's move on to round 3. So essentially, the Blazing Emperor went with volume volume over firepower, I think, and Richelieu went just go ahead. This thing is 32% armor cost. I mean, an HE spammer could easily, well, apart from the pork sword, which instantly got detonated, could probably knock out these rail bits and to make the guns ineffective. This turret does seem to be partially functional, but it seems like the local weapon controller or something like that just stopped existing, I guess. Oh dear. It might be AI dead, considering that both turrets are now a single turret, but both turrets weren't firing. Might have a separate AI for firing and movement. And there goes the third gun. Well, second gun technically, but there goes the chronologically there goes the third gun. And yeah, that's round 3. Quite a decisive victory. I think it's a combination of both the fact that Blazing Emperor has quite thin armor, like around the turrets, like right here. Also combined with the fact that the heavy armor here doesn't stretch all the way down, which kind of defeats the purpose of the heavy armor, considering that everything just went around it. Alrighty, well, that's the end of episode 14. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again. Bye bye.